I'm a little emotional right now. I mean, I just saw the most amazing thing. It really touched my heart, and I just gotta get this. I gotta tell you, I walked in my bedroom, and Lee Priest was in here fucking my girlfriend, and I thought to myself, how lucky am I to be able to tell people that one of the greatest bodybuilders ever was inside my girlfriend? Dude, what a fucking honor! How many of you guys can say that one of the greatest bodybuilders in the world fucked your girl? I can.
I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
I haven't seen the sun in a fucking week and a half. Look! It just came out! Look at that!
I love it.
And we're back for another installment of After Hours with the Whack Pack. I'm Dave Palumbo, and I am the captain of the pack of whackers. And here they are. Greg, you know, the show is about 3 seconds old, and we're already demonetized.
I know, right?
Wait, you couldn't even wait till halfway through the show to get us demonetized.
Wait, you actually put it up? I thought you didn't take. I thought you took it down. Didn't put it up.
Put it up. He started the show. That was live.
He's talking about the intro.
We're live.
Right, that's a beautiful thing.
You know what live means? So is
Yes, I know what live means.
in that bedroom?
I thought that was a beautiful thing. How many
I didn't
guys
realize.
say
I
that-
thought
Yeah,
that
don't
was,
you have some Italian word for, babang, or, instead of the F word?
Oh, okay. Can we beep it out? Go
It's too
beep.
late now. Too late. It's live,
We're
bro.
live. We're live.
Well, when
That's
he
the
do
danger of doing the live show.
He said he had something to say. Would you must have thought about that for
well,
a while.
next time, just tell me next time. I won't say the. I won't say the
I mean, it was.
Yeah,
Georgie-
no, he's been dreaming
Georgie-
about it forever.
Georgie, he's been fantasizing about that for years.
That's his go-to, John, when he has to finish. He
Right.
thinks about League with his
He
girl.
closes his eyes and thinks of Lisa.
that
and
was pretty goddamn good.
Lee's in at the Vatican. I saw him.
That's Blackman's go-to also, John, right?
I was talking with Lee when he was out he was in Italy with Rosetta, and that she had me on I was talking to FaceTime in Italy. Him, Rosetta, and Alessandro. It was fun. It was good. He's having a lot of fun out there.
Who was out there with them?
Lee Priest.
He's in Italy with them. Wow, that's
yeah,
cool.
he was doing all the things.
Yeah.
He was with all the Italians, and Rosetta had to be she was doing the she was interpreting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause me and Lee were going back and forth, and she had to interpret for the other, the Italians at the table, because there's a lot, all the promoters and shit. They were eating dinner, and Lee, they called me FaceTime, and we had fun. We were fucking around.
Can you imagine how much food Lee must be eating out there? They must be, because the Italians, they love to feed you. And
Lee's funny. He kept saying it's 12 o'clock, it's my bedtime, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you. And it's like 3 hours later, you're gonna be up knocking at everybody's door. Let's work out.
If his schedule is thrown off, he can't function.
He's like David Lee Roth. The fucking guys from Van Halen used to say that they would do a concert and they'd be finished at like 3 a.m. and they'd all like crawl into their rooms and fall asleep. And by 5 a.m, David Lee Roth would be banging on everybody's doors. Let's go roller skating, rollerblading, and shit. And they're like,
Really? I didn't know he was. Yeah, he was like that, David Lee.
Yeah, they said he was a maniac like that. The other fucking guys in the band were like, "Get him the fuck out of here!" You know what I mean?
He's in the martial arts.
Dude, he threw a fart on me when I was talking with him. He had these chaps on. I got a good picture of it. And then we were bullshitting because he used to hang out with Kay Baxter and shit, And he goes to me, "Wait a minute," right on me. I was like, that was pretty fucking cool.
Did you inhale it? Did you
I was like this. I was like, "Stop!"
Maybe he rubbed it all over the top of his head.
Yeah.
Where was that? At Gold's Gym?
No.
Now,
We were
Greg.
actually. It was at Joe Gold's. It was a party, and it was. We were right outside the bathroom, and we were talking. He was fucking. He's a pain.
Isn't it amazing, John, how many places Greg has gone, like in his youth? like all these parties he went to and everything like that. And then
I got the
then-
pictures.
Wasn't there a character or a book or something where this guy it's like Forrest Gump. He was like everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
called The Secret
Isn't it
Life of
amazing
Walter
how many
Mitty.
people threw
If
a
you,
fart
if
on
you
it?
go to
Well,
my
you know what
Instagram,
was
it's a
interesting
picture
about-
of that.
What was interesting about David Lee Roth is his security detail. His two
Girl, female
bodyguards were
bodyguards.
Kay Baxter and Tegan Clark.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fuck with them? They're
Nobody.
they're nice guys.
Was he a schmo? Did he like the women bodybuilders?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He put Tegan in the video, in the music video.
Yeah, California
Was he,
Girl.
was he
That
having
was
sex
great.
with?
That's a great video.
He used to go to the Night of the Champions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to see him in LA, and then I'd see him here in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He was
I
into
was
it.
with Bob Bonham and stuff. He's actually wacky, bro. But you know, I like that. I like nutty people. I'm nuts. I like nuts.
Yeah.
He's like us.
Yeah, we're nuts. We're wacky.
No, he's
a
not
high
like us,
energy guy.
Georgie. He's a multimillionaire.
Yeah, I love it though. Dude, he's so. Did you see him now? Like I was watching. Like
He's weird looking now. Yeah, he's weird
He's
looking.
got a fucking hair all short. He looks like
Yeah.
jump, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
He's
What
playing
happened?
at the Hard Rock. He's
but
touring.
He's not himself though. It's not. He's not that. He needs to grow the hair back and be crazy like he
You
was.
should wear the wig. You should put a wig on.
He
Yeah,
should.
he
You're right.
It's because he's not on cocaine.
Him,
The
what,
hair-
what was the
the hair
guy from
growth-
9.5 Weeks? Was that actor?
Wasn't it fucking what's his name there? Cucumber. What the hell's his fucking?
He looks all fucking jacked, plastic surgeryed out now.
Who?
Mickey Rourke?
Who was in 9.5 Weeks? The guy, I can't think of his
Oh,
name.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey
yeah.
Rourke. Him and
Oh,
Mickey
Mickey
Rourke go good together. Look like
Yeah,
two old
Mickey's-
types.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
look, David Lee Roth doesn't look like he's had any plastic surgery done. He just looks like he cut his hair. That's all.
He
Yeah,
just looks
but,
like an old
but he's
type.
not singing like. I watched him singing like jump, and it's like he used to be like jump and like fucking everybody crazy. But now he's like, yeah, just jump. And
He's
I'm
like 80. That's why. What do you expect?
Nice.
No, there's other guys. He just says his voice isn't the same. That's what happened.
I think George is right. I think that's what it is.
Tom Jones can still sing. I saw him with my mom 2
Who?
years ago. Tom Jones. Me and my brother took me and my mom to see Tom Jones because my mother's a fan of Tom Jones. We
You
sat
want to know George? You want to know the best story about Tom Jones? This is a true
at
story. I can tell you.
Foxwoods.
Tom Jones, when he first came up, he was singing in Vegas, and one of the Vegas showgirls was an 18-year-old. You know the girl that did Elvira. You remember Elvira?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That girl, she was 18 years old, and Tom Jones took her home and banged the shit out. He was her first fuck, and she said he ripped her fucking vagina open, and she actually had to go because she's got a huge cock, and she had to go to the fucking hospital.
Where'd you get this story from?
It was on Howard Stern.
Greg is there.
Oh, it was on Howard Stern? Then it's got to be true.
Yeah.
No, he was. It wasn't him. I think it was Elvira that told the story.
She told the story. I think I saw that interview. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it was Howard Stern. I'm not sure, but she's the one who told the story.
Probably, yeah.
She said because she was like this starstruck. You know, like, oh my God, Tom Jones.
At least she was 18. She wasn't 16.
I was about to say that.
And he's got like a fucking anaconda down there. He must have,
Him and Derek.
he must have some Italian blood in him. But anyway,
Him and Derek Anthony, John, right?
Yeah.
The anaconda.
The anaconda.
the
Yeah,
anaconda.
women used to throw their panties at him. They would throw
Yeah,
their panties
well,
on stage.
she
The
said-
keys to
she
the
was
rooms.
starstruck, and she was 18 years old, and she said that he fucked her so fucking much and so hard that she actually had to stay in the hospital for a couple of days.
All right, can we stop with the F word and F bomb? You're
We were already demonetized.
We're already shot, baby. Might as well
It's
leave it
hard
alone.
now.
He
see, look,
buff-on-ghouled her.
Drop an F-bomb every other word.
you know what it is? This is what it is. When we see rock stars that we grew up with, we want to see them still look like rock stars. Like take Steven Tyler, for instance. He still looks like a rock star. Have
Yeah.
you seen pictures of
Yeah,
him?
he does.
Yeah.
He's got the hair. Yeah.
You got to keep that. I mean, even though he's 80, he still looks like a rock star. You know what I mean?
He's 80?
Yeah.
No.
I think he's older than
He's had a facelift and all that. You know,
He's
Who
80?
cares? That's what he's supposed to do. If you're gonna keep,
Right. I mean,
No,
I would
come on.
too.
How
If I
old
was,
is
I
he
would
really?
too if I was that old. Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
got to keep the hair.
He's a good guy. Victor Martinez, my
He's
son.
77. Excuse me, 77.
77?
That's really
Yeah.
amazing that he has
That
that
looks
kind of hair.
insane.
It's real.
Yeah.
John, he's a Yonkers boy too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the drummer from that band's not the drummer, the bass player. His sister lives a couple houses down, right?
Yeah, I watched an interview. He's from right your area. He grew up in
Yes.
Westchester. Yeah.
Yup, he's from Yonkers. His sister lives on my block. It's like three houses down.
They said because I know that I saw an interview.
Not
The
his
guy there's a snake guy who breeds snakes. This guy Donato, and he was Steven Tyler's like T-shirt guy. He would make all the T-shirts for the band before anyone even knew who they were. And he was making once they hit it, he was making a fortune. And then they had a falling out or something like that. But he said, yeah, they were from Westchester, and people would tell. I think is he Jewish? Steven Tyler?
You know, I might be. I'm not sure.
He is. Yeah, I think he is.
Jewish kids can't be rock stars. They're like, you're wasting your time. And he said, I'm going to do it anyway. And he did.
Well, guys,
Kiss.
Kiss is they're all Jewish. Kiss.
Yeah.
Are they really too?
Yeah, they're all Jewish too. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. That's why they're all gazillionaires.
And you're all liberals.
They were going to make it no matter what.
Right.
They're all liberals, those guys, too. Not for nothing. Gene Simmons is...
I think Steven Tyler's father, I think he's like me. I think he's a pizza bagel. I think his father was Italian. His mother was like a Russian Jew.
Dude, he's a good guy. I found him myself and Victor Martinez hung out with him in Vegas, and he's a really good guy. He had a hot girl with him, and he kept fucking this is when I was jacked, and he kept grabbing my arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Steve Tyler. It was me, Victor Martinez, and Bob Bonham.
Really?
Who's not a good guy?
He had a girl with him.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Speaking of bodybuilders that still live the bodybuilding lifestyle, I was with Gaspari this past weekend in Ohio. Dean Caputo had his show. By the way, I found Dean told me the girl you hooked him up with.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hooked him.
Wait. Was it an actual girl?
Yeah.
It is an actual girl, but I think she turned into a lesbian after she was with him.
She's my girl, though. She's like a sister to me.
But she was actually a girl.
She was a girl, yeah. She's a girl.
Bodybuilder. She's a girl who competes in the nationals, and
she was really good looking back then too. Yeah.
Yes, she was.
What you want to say, John, is from birth.
Right, exactly. Was she born a woman?
She was born a woman. So
I hooked her up with Rob Messina and Rob Messino, and he had her in. She was in the centerfold of.
Well, that's right. In Muscle Elegance.
Yes, Muscle. She was a centerfold in that. Yeah.
So,
I'm godfather of her kids.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, but she went full lesbian right after.
Yeah, but she has children. I don't want to say her name on here.
Why not?
Because she's like.
What is with this? I don't want to say.
You wouldn't even know anyway.
John says her name.
She's a good guy, John.
You know her though, Dave. Right?
No, so I was out there and I was doing a seminar on Friday night, and everyone's like, "Where's Gaspari?" And he had to go do legs at the gym. So Richie he got off the plane, he went right to the gym and had to train. Like that's like he still got that bodybuilding mentality. We were talking about training. He goes, I do a lot of slow eccentric training. I said, yeah, I've always trained like that. He goes, I'm growing. He goes, I'm responding. Like he was talking to me as if like he was going to make a comeback, at his age, at 62. And he looks great. Don't get me wrong. Richie looks great. But
Richie's the guy, man.
Richie and I are in the restaurant together, and we're finishing up our meal, and we both are reaching into our pocket to pull out the bag of pills, the vitamins we got, like at the same time. We're both. It's crazy neurotic. It's like one of my brother. It's like my brother is there. I'm like, you're doing the exact same thing. I said, is that a bag of vitamins? He goes, yeah. I carry them all the time. And so he's super dedicated to
Did Dean Caputo tell you that he was with me? I was at my gym and shit. He looked great.
I asked him if he stayed at your house. He didn't stay at your house.
No, he didn't stay at my house, but he was at my gym.
He was at your gym, he said, yeah.
Yeah, because I had him banging some chicken shit. He
had him banging chickens?
Yeah, let me tell you something. He could have won the fucking USA that year. He was really good.
Remember? I know. Who won that year?
It was I think Matarazzo won. It was him, Flex Wheeler, Matarazzo.
Well, that was a tough show though. Yeah,
that was crazy. I was there for that.
Dean was
USA's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flex was pissed.
Yup.
Flex was pissed that the Matarazzo won. Yeah.
Yup.
But Mike was.
And you know what? That was one of the first shows that they really worked the guys. Matarazzo
was a tough show.
I'm fucking sore. Yup.
Caputo looked amazing though. He looked really amazing. He was at my gym. He's a great. Let me tell you, Dean Caputo's a great guy. I love that.
I love Dean.
I love Dean, man. He's
great.
A great guy.
He's in his 60s, right?
Dude, he's got some great Will Davish stories too.
He was telling me that he was sharing them with me.
I told you about that. I'm the one who told you. Fucking Will Davish was a bad motherfucker. Those guys are like mafia, bro. They don't fuck around up there. Guys disappear to fuck around with them.
I got news for you. I think Norm was better.
Norm Davish was the worst.
I think Norm, was crazier though.
Yes, Norm was the fucking leader. Will Davish was his younger brother.
There's Matarazzo in the middle. Dean is to his left.
Yes.
His right is a pissed off Flex Wheeler. His right is Cormier. And who's that to the all the way on the
Chris. Oh,
Mike.
Mike Francois.
Francis.
left? Is that Francois?
Looks like
Can't tell.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Dude, dude, tell me that's not some fucking lineup right there, though.
I don't know. It might be. That's a crazy lineup, though.
That's
yeah.
some lineup
Crazy
right
lineup.
there. Cormier looks great. Fucking Flex. I mean, my God, all of them.
Yeah.
Francois
Matarazzo
looks small there.
was insane in that show. So
the arms and calves are out of control.
Dean was third. Yeah.
Dean was there. Yeah, but Dean looked amazing. He
That
was
was
big.
that was the year Flex had Flex written in the back of his head.
It was. Yeah. He might be right.
Yeah, carved in his head. Yep.
Yeah. So
He had such great genetics, Flex.
Yeah, but look how big Dean's legs were. Dean was big there.
he was a freak.
I mean, he got 30, beat Cormier.
You know what happened? He had his daughter, and then he said that's why he stopped competing because he had he was going through a lot with the ex-wife, and it was a lot of drama. So he was he just wanted to focus on his daughter, but that's why he stopped. He never left the bodybuilding industry. He was with Ultimate Nutrition. He was with GNC. He was probably made more money than most of the pros out there because he had great contracts.
You know what it is too? He had that blonde look. He was a good looking. He was a cover
Yeah.
guy.
All American dude.
Look how jacked he is, though. He's probably the biggest guy in that
Yeah.
lineup.
When you went,
Bigger than Matarazzo.
remember when you went into GNC? His freaking
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
was right in the front there because he was
Yeah.
holding up the GNC Pro team.
Wall size.
Hey, did he tell you about my legs when I was natural back then? I was a fucking, I was young, a lot younger, and it was natural, and my legs were pretty jacked. When he saw my legs, he was like, "Holy shit!"
Let's see your legs. Show us your legs.
Oh, I kiss you, man. It's fucking.
Come on, just
I mean,
get up.
how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna compute.
Come on, you can just stand on the
You
chair.
gotta stand on the chair.
Yeah.
Make sure you got your piece of
I can't get the guy to go to the airport, John, but I can get him to drop his pants.
I know, right?
And those are good legs, and he only does one set, right?
One set.
Yeah,
One
but
set,
you're
one
doing
set.
like 600 reps. How many reps you do? 100 reps?
Hey, holy fuck, Dave! I did a video talking about you because you always said that Cipro, because I was brushing my teeth. I brushed so hard I fucking slipped, and I ripped my inner lip, and I caught a little inner upper gum rather.
Right.
I caught a little bit of an infection, so the doctor put me on Cipro and metronidazole.
Metronidazole, yeah.
Yeah. And bro, I had to work out of my life. I fucking did like 95 reps where I normally get like 75, 80. I mean, I thought like, I remember you telling me that Cipro make you rip your muscle or something.
Yeah, you could tear. It makes muscle
Yeah,
tendon
both-
tears.
Shit, put me
I
in
was
the hospital.
I tore my tricep when I was on Levaquin. Floor clearance.
that one too.
Levaquin's the worst of all of them. Yeah.
Is it really?
Levaquin. Yeah, they're off. It's awful. Yeah.
I-
Now they're reporting people are coming out like they've been paralyzed after they've taken like one dose of one round of Levaquin and Cipro. Yeah.
I had tendonitis so bad I could barely stand. Seriously. I had to go to the ER.
I had to work out of my life. I couldn't believe it. I did more reps, more sets. I was like, holy shit.
Because you know what it
All
was,
the way
John?
down, all the way up, Greg, right?
forgot.
Really slow.
Come on, Greg forgot. Greg thought I said that Cipro causes you to be able to train harder, so it psychologically made him train harder. But he didn't. It was really.
No, I was actually, when I was doing the leg press, I could hear your voice saying, because didn't you hurt your calf or your.
Yeah, but it was on Levaquin. Levaquin's the real bad one.
yeah,
You
Cipro's
were
Cipro's
airing
not
like
bad.
stuff every day on that stuff.
Yeah,
I was like,
Cipro's
holy.
not bad.
Dude, my legs are jacked right now, too. They're fucking jacked. One set, and they're fucking jacked. But that one set takes me literally almost 4 minutes to do because I don't rest. I go all the way up, all the way down.
Hold on. So you go to the gym on leg day. Give us the whole. Do you stretch? Do you do cardio? What do you do first?
No, first I do. I know this is gonna sound nuts, but I stand up and I do standing back pulls like this, right, on a lat pull, and I
Okay.
do them. I do like 30 reps, and I do them. I actually, because I'm gonna do my chest, and I like to pump a little bit of blood.
Hold
in
on.
the
We're
back.
talking about legs. We're not talking about chest.
But you're asking me how I do it, so I
Oh.
go and then I do my chest and I fucking assassinate it. You know what I'm saying? That
So you do
warms
chest
me up.
first.
Right. That warms me up. By the time I'm done with my chest, I'm dripping sweat. Now I'm like, okay. Now it's leg time, baby. And when I get in that leg press, bro, I don't stop. Okay? I do them controlled up all the way up, all the way down. I don't go, where you stop at the top, where some guys stop and they do that breathing. And,
Yeah. Yeah, everyone does
dude,
that.
once you do that shit, but once you do that, the set's fucking done
Right.
for me.
I agree.
No, it's not. Listen, it's not a cardiovascular set. It's a leg training set. So if
Yeah,
you
but
need
I-
to catch your
constant
breath,
tension.
But I
you need to
train
catch your
my-
breath. You're not ruining the set by catching your breath.
No,
You're
I
not
train
trying to get a
myself-
cardiovascular workout out.
No. I train myself continuous tension, and I do basically like dementia. Dude, it takes me.
No, so you're limiting your leg workout by your heart.
Yeah, Greg Menser also did
Not
the
me.
rest pause. So when he couldn't do anymore, he would
Right.
pause and then
Yeah,
so
you gotta
No
catch your
pausing
breath.
for me.
Well,
No
so-
pausing. We don't
What
pause.
you do is you pause at the bottom, so there's tension
I don't
on the
pause.
muscle.
I
And then,
can't-
then
I-
you,
I-
you,
got-
You've got
Standing
great
with
leg
500 pounds on
genetics.
your back is not resting. Okay.
can't-
I
didn't
don't
hear what you
pause.
said.
I don't-
Okay, let's get back to it though. So you're doing one set and you're doing it
I-
slow and you're doing.
Yes. I do one set and I do it.
With how much weight?
What exercise are you actually doing?
Leg presses.
Like
Oh,
press.
press.
But I
Oh, you
got
don't even do squats?
With how many plates?
3 plates on each side. What the hell's that?
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
you
a
tried-
pussy weight.
He's
That's
doing
a pussy
100
weight,
reps, though,
Greg.
guys.
You
I,
tried to
I
get
start with
90
4
reps.
plates on each side.
But he's
That's
doing
real
100
pussy
reps
weight.
though.
You try to get 90 clean reps with no
Yeah.
weight, no rest.
That's
And,
hard.
let me see. You guys fucking tell me that that's nothing. Let me tell you.
After like 60, it gets
I
a
just
little-
noted my legs look
I would not be growing if I was doing that many reps.
My legs are fucking could match.
Okay, so Greg, you do 90 reps. You don't
Yes.
stop. You breathe, never stopping.
I don't always get 90. I shoot for 90. But
Okay.
sometimes I get a little less. But
You always do 3 plates on each side.
yes, always.
Always,
It's
okay.
just a thing.
That's it.
I used to do heavy. I don't do that shit no more.
No.
Now,
Okay. Then what?
Then the most insane thing I do is the hamstrings. Okay, and that Dave, you
Oh,
know.
now we're at 2
That's it.
sets now.
Yeah. So it's
Now
Not
we're
one
not at one set anymore.
press and
No more one set. I do this thing that I do. And Dave, you saw my hamstrings. You once told me your hamstrings are like mine because I have
Yeah.
big hamstrings, right? Now, what I do is I lay on a fucking leg curl and I have this little thing. I time myself. I have 15 minutes to perform 45 sets of like 10 to 12 reps.
Hold
And I
on.
have to do them-
Hold
Okay,
on.
so that's like 20 sets, Greg. That's
John,
not
John,
bad.
didn't he say
Wait, wait,
10 minutes
back
ago
up.
that he does one set?
One set for quads. One.
Back up.
No, you said
Yeah.
legs.
no,
Legs.
Oh,
that's
one set
misleading.
apart.
That's,
I want to
that's
know
misleading.
what kind of watch he's wearing because
That's like
add up.
90,
All I
90,
know is I
90.
heard one set.
My
I heard
goal is-
one
Wait,
set.
but he said I do 45. You said you do 45 sets in 15
Yeah.
minutes of 8 to
Yeah.
12 reps.
Listen, I do 3 sets a minute. And I do 15 minutes. That's 45.
3 sets a minute?
3 sets. After I wait like 7 to 10 seconds, sometimes 5, depends on the day.
How's that possible?
I got extra. Wow, I do it. I've been.
That's why he goes to the gym at 2 in the morning, John, because no one else would allow. Because
why
people
I
would think he's out of his mind.
That's why I go to. I can't have some guy. Can I work out with you? Or I can't have fucking other people laying on that machine. They know when if somebody's there.
John,
I-
it started out one set. He said he did one.
know.
set.
One.
He did
No, one.
He did,
What?
he's at
We had to
47
get
sets
chest
now.
out of the way first.
John, he did 47 sets. He's
I
doing.
know.
One.
He's done
One for
back. He's
what?
done chest. He's done.
Yeah, forget
presses.
this.
Now he's doing
John, forget
leg
the other
curls.
body parts. He
One
said he
for
does
the
one
quads.
set for legs.
I
He's
know.
doing
Right.
47 sets now.
We're at
He went
40
from
sets
one
and we
to
haven't even gotten to
47
legs
sets.
yet.
45, but I do 3 sets in a minute. I have to do 3 sets.
Are these drop sets? How do you do 3 sets in
No,
1
I do
minute?
real-
1 minute, 60 seconds.
You mean reps, not
Each
sets.
rep takes a few seconds.
3 sets. You got to see me do. I can't, dude. My girlfriend. In the winter, I could go like this, take my shirt and fucking wring it out. Like
But
that.
Greg, if you're not resting, it's 1 set. It's not 3.
No, I
No, he pauses. He
pause for like anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds. Usually around 7. I pause. I get my breath, and I go again, and I contract them.
Oh, so why do you do? How come you do 1 set for quads and so many sets for hamstrings?
Because I've been doing that since I was young.
There's got to be some logic behind it, isn't there?
The logic is my hamstrings are jacked, and my fucking.
Dude, the logic is your watch is
my legs look
fucked up.
awesome. and I
There's
don't do
no
that.
way you could do that. 7 times 3 for the 3
Dude,
sets.
dude,
That's
you see
21
my leg.
seconds right there. Hold on. That's
My
21 seconds right there. You have to add a repetition, positive and negative. You said you do them slow. That's 4 seconds.
No,
4
I don't
seconds.
do that.
Each
I
rep.
do normal
Each
shit.
rep.
It
It doesn't add up. The math doesn't add up.
That's what I said. The
Oh,
math
it adds
doesn't
up.
add up.
adds
That's
up. to
Italian
these
math.
big- It adds
You know
up
what?
to these big hamstrings. Dave, and you
I
know
don't,
that
I don't,
my
I
legs,
don't do any of
Each
that
rep
shit.
takes 7 seconds.
My legs are
3
split,
up, 4
feather,
down.
fucking
3 out, 4 down. Each rep. Each rep.
striated ass.
And then you have 7 seconds for the rest between sets. That's 21 seconds. 1 rep is 7 seconds. 21 seconds, 7 seconds right there for
No,
1
I
rep.
don't do
How'd
1
you do
rep.
it?
Crazy.
How'd you
I
do it?
can't do that.
1 minute, 3 sets? What is this?
I mean, I have a very easy answer for how the math works out. Have you ever seen his watch?
That's
It's
why
from
he
like
says watch his
the
phone.
17th century.
I'm never wrong.
15 minutes is actually an hour. So
Yeah,
he's
it's a
doing one set of legs.
It's
Now
15
he's doing
minutes.
47 sets.
No,
and
I have to
take him 15 minutes, but he's actually in the gym for fucking 4 hours, and that's why he's got to go at 2 in the morning, and he doesn't get home till 8 in the morning.
I have to be off the machine at 50. cannot go
So
1 minute.
what time do you get home? What time do you get home then?
Yeah.
About
If you
3.
go 2. Okay, so it's out.
My legs look insane, and I don't do any.
He gets home 8 in the morning. That's when he gets
Yeah,
home
but
and goes.
my legs are not just ripped; they're big, and I have feathers, I have veins, I have all that. You can go on. I got.
I
my
do
hands
too.
split.
I bet you Larry-
I got
You're doing 47 sets of legs. Of course, you have veins.
I got striated ass. You know that. I don't even squat. I got striated. You saw my striated. I have.
You do
striated-
47 sets. Of course, you do.
I do 1 set for quads. 1.
47 sets a minute, Dave. A minute.
Okay, I want to ask.
It's
Hold on.
very interesting.
Slow down. All right. Do you really think,
Yes.
first of all, that your 1 set that's
Yes.
about 100 reps? Okay.
Uh-huh.
You think you're only working quads doing that?
Well, all I know is when I get off there,
You're using adductors. You're using glutes. You're using
Calves.
You're using hamstrings to lower the weight.
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing 100 reps. Okay, on that set.
I do 90.
Then you're
yeah,
going.
right.
Then you're going to hamstrings. Okay. You're
Right.
using hamstrings, adductors, and glutes doing those curls. You're doing 45 sets of that. Okay. It's got to take you at least an hour to do this workout, right?
No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, Lucia. I'm only in the fucking gym for like an hour and 15 minutes.
Dave, you got to add the
get
back
there-
and the
I get
chest
Your watch
workout.
doesn't work. That's the
No,
problem.
I
So
only
you
start
think
at
you're only
1.
in the gym for
I
that.
start at 1 o'clock. Sometimes I'm done like 2:15 or so. But I live 20-something minutes away, and I gotta breathe. After the fuck work. No, bro, I train fast. I don't.
I bet you Larry's got better wheels than you. Larry,
I love Larry.
Larry, what do
No
you
way.
say? You
There's
saw
no
his
way.
legs.
I don't listen. If I took what you guys take, forget about it. Tom Platz would back.
I'm natural. I don't take anything.
I don't believe.
I've never taken anything. I've been drug free my whole life.
Well, Larry's showing his. Larry's going to show
I got my money
quad.
on Larry.
Larry's taking his pants off.
Look at the vascularity in this guy's forearms. Come on, man. Come on. Back up some, Larry. Oh, come on,
Oh,
now.
Larry's got legs.
Come
Look
on
at him
now.
wheels.
Nah, Larry's legs look good, but I'll stand next to him.
All right, stand up. I'll do a comparison between you two.
I'm going to blow both of them away.
Larry's got to shave his legs, though.
Larry's,
Yeah,
but you can still
I
tell.
don't shave my legs. I have no hair. I just have no hair on them.
You don't shave?
No,
Are you a
Really?
biological woman?
no,
Seriously.
but I don't have a lot of hair. It's just not hairy.
Wow, that's amazing.
I
And you're
just leaving
Italian,
this
too.
fucking shit on my face. I'm just not a hairy guy. Don't you remember when me, you, and Lee were pulling our pants down, and Lee goes, "What do you shave your?" I said, "No, look real close. You see?" And I'm like, "Oh," he's like, "Oh shit," because I have white.
So you got like baby hairs?
Yeah, like I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
lucky bastard.
Listen, I'm on. I don't fucking. I'm not on steroids or any of that shit. I do TRT once every 10 with a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Once every 10 days.
You're on something. Don't say you're not.
Yeah,
Don't say you're
no,
natural.
TRT.
Don't pull this natural bullshit.
Wait,
Isn't
I'm
that-
not saying- hold
You're
on.
going to be like the Liver King next. You know?
No. Listen, by the way, I saw that movie. That was the worst bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
Listen,
it is. I didn't see it.
let me tell you
I didn't
something.
watch
No.
that.
I'm not saying that. Look, listen, but the TRT that I'm doing ain't fucking make no difference in my size. I came out of the hospital and fucking last year when you saw me, I hadn't trained. I was out 3 weeks out of fucking surgery and shit. You saw me in Alabama and shit. And, my legs was jumping there and they weren't even fucking shit. You know what I mean? Because
All right, hold on. Now that you mentioned it, I got to bring up something about Alabama.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So we're all going, right? John, you're booked?
Yep.
I thought John can't
None of that
go.
booked. I'm driving.
Oh, right, because you're close. Are you booked, George?
Yes.
Okay. Greg is now carrying on because he doesn't want to make a connection.
No, it's not true.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Michelle's
You're-
full of shit. Michelle asked me to get the arrangements, so I made the arrangements, and I went to Durham instead of fucking Atlanta, okay? Because I told her I don't want to go in Atlanta because every time I'm in Atlanta, last year I missed the plane, and they wanted me and Lucia sit there overnight and sleep fucking in the airport. I'm not doing that.
Right, you had a bad
Atlanta.
experience. It happens. It doesn't matter where. It's not because you were in Atlanta.
No, but Atlanta's bad. It's happened to me every. Every time I go to Atlanta, it does that.
Is the flight a lot more to Durham?
I don't know. I didn't. She said to me,
Oh,
pick
you
the flight.
gotta. If it's a few $100s more, you're not gonna pay for it. You know.
I told her to pick the flight. She told me.
She said you were carrying. She said
that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous thing to say that you think. You think every time you go to Atlanta that you're gonna have to sleep. That's like once in a 20,000
John,
chance of happening. You're not going to have to spend the night in the airport again. You got to needlessly complicate this thing.
I did a fucking show for TBS. Same shit happened there too. Every fucking time I go to Atlanta, they fucking they make me sit there.
Wait. Well, back the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Every time you go, you went like twice in your fucking life.
No, I've been there 3 times. 3 times. All 3 times. They make me 3 separate fucking things. What do you call it? Excursions. And each time, every fucking time, I miss.
Over what? 20 years?
That's a savage airport, bro.
I never have a problem there ever.
I like it.
You go to Florida. I got connect. You don't go. I got to go with a connect. All I simply said was, I'd rather go to Durham. What's the big deal? I don't get that.
Is the flight? Is there a difference in price? That's the.
I don't know.
I'm figuring this out, and then just.
Well, then you're not being. She's being nice enough to fly us in and pay you, and you're gonna bitch about a flight. Come on.
She's being nice enough to book the flight. You should do all that and then give it to her, dude.
No. Now she comes to you and says this stuff. She said,
She didn't. I pulled this out of my ass. I don't like this stuff.
Well,
Dave, you tell her I'm available then, because I no longer have what I had that day.
Listen to me. My daughter-in-law's getting a surgery the day before, and I still told her I'd go. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, that's not the fucking. I don't care. I went to Atlanta last year. Don't like Atlanta. What's the big deal if I get a different flight? Because
if it's more money, then it's not. Then you're being unreasonable. You're not freaking Brad Pitt. We're flying in. Okay.
Yes, I am.
You and your girl, and she's flying your girl in too, right?
Yeah, who said it's more money, Dave?
Yeah, really.
Obviously, if there was no more money, there wouldn't be a problem. It must be more money to go.
It's a problem because what you're doing is you're usurping the airline's routes. The routes are set by the airlines. The changing city is Atlanta. Now you want to make it a different city,
right?
You're planning a flight to that city,
right? That's Delta's hub, Atlanta.
Exactly.
Hold on. She asked me, find a flight, send it to me, and we'll make the arrangements. That's what she said. So I sent her the thing, and then she sent back a different fucking route, and I just said, I really don't want to go to Atlanta. I don't want to go there.
Was there a reason?
I'd rather get a direct flight, but there's no direct flights to that place.
Oh, Greg, when you go,
I can't go direct either. You can drive there if you want.
She also wanted me to rent a car. She said, "I'll get you a rent a car." And I'm like, "What the fuck do I want to rent a car? I'm not driving around out there. You know what I mean? What am I doing? You're not sticking me in another motel. Fuck that."
Greg,
it's difficult.
We're all probably flying.
I'm not difficult. What the fuck? What do you want me to do? What do I want to rent a car for? I can't fucking.
Yeah, but. She's being nice, man.
What is he talking about? A rent-a-car? What is he talking about?
I have no idea.
I told her I don't want no rent-a-car. I was in the thing.
Why are you mentioning a rent-a-car? You're gonna get picked up at the airport.
She rented a fucking. Nobody picks me up. Last year, me and Lucia stood there for like an hour and a half. Listen to me. She fucking put a rent-a-car. I don't want a rent-a-car. I ain't driving a rent-a-car.
No, she told John last year. She told him get an Uber. I'll reimburse you. But he doesn't. No.
He had
to lay the money out.
No, Dave. You know what the problem is? His phone is so old he can't put the Uber app on it.
But his girlfriend can do it. No, he didn't want to lay the money out.
Aren't we flying in at the same time to Atlanta? I think we may be going at the same time, meeting, even though we come from different states. Going to be meeting at Atlanta. Probably.
I don't think so. My flight's really early.
Wait, you're going to Atlanta?
Dave?
You mean LA?
Oh, it is.
Yes. Yeah, we were probably. I'm gonna because not a lot of flights.
George, you should go.
We should be on the same connecting flight. Yes, you're right.
We're all gonna be the same. I'm gonna coordinate. Greg, we're all gonna be at the same time. I guarantee you.
Wait, you're going to Atlanta? I thought Florida goes directly to
Atlanta.
No, we gotta go to Atlanta. That's the hub.
Everybody gotta go to Atlanta.
There's flights to Montgomery.
John,
Montgomery, Alabama is not.
He
a
makes,
direct flight
this is
place.
why he doesn't like to travel. He makes such a fucking debacle of this whole thing that it's in his head. He's so stressed out about this. Just get on the fucking plane and fly.
It's almost like ordering a hot dog.
Yes.
It could be at the same time.
You just get on the airplane.
Oh shit! Where's Lee? Fuck.
Hold on. Where are you flying out of anyway?
New York. Fuck. I'm gonna go out of Westchester.
Oh, you can get a. That's the easiest airport of all
Problem,
time. You
right
shouldn't
there.
even
Yeah,
Get
that's
out of
easy airport.
Westchester.
That's not a bad. That's a good one.
I fly in there all the time to go see my sister. It's the greatest
I bet you
airport.
Yeah,
LaGuardia
it's a
goes
great
direct
airport.
to
No, LaGuardia doesn't
Alabama.
need it. Just fucking need it.
Montgomery is a weird thing. You got to
Yeah,
take
Montgomery
a connection.
because it's a small.
It's not
airport.
weirder than Columbia, South Carolina.
That's true. You're right.
Well, you know
And
what,
I got direct flights to LaGuardia. I just bought one from Max.
Really?
dude? Yeah, but you know what's funny? It's fucking. LaGuardia doesn't go there. Kennedy doesn't go there. And fucking no way would I go to Newark, dude.
No, Newark's disaster. Yeah,
Newark-
Amano works for me. He's had 2 flights canceled already.
Really?
You know what's
Oh,
funny?
okay, yeah.
When you see
You're
all
right.
those savages fighting in the airport, those big fat black chicks with the fucking ripping each other's wigs off. That's always
Newark.
That's fucking. That's
No, Newark is not like
and
that
it's
anymore.
Detroit. Atlanta and Detroit. You see them savages fighting like that. It's always those 2 airports. Atlanta's bad too.
You know what the smartest airport? The smartest airport is Dallas Airport. Where
Yeah, I was in
Dean
Dallas.
goes out of.
I've been.
They
at
tell you
Dallas.
the gate. You can pull up and go right to the gate there. You don't. It's ingenious. It's so simple, that airport. I
Yeah,
love
it's a
it.
good airport.
I think it was the Delta terminal in Newark. It's amazing. Every single seat's got an iPad in front of it. The
Oh, really?
restaurant's got iPad.
Except there's no flights leaving out of Newark, John. That's the only problem.
They do, but you got to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying is Newark has been a disaster recently. For some reason, they keep canceling
Newark is
flights.
bad, bro.
Because of the cancellations, but Newark is.
Oh, you're okay with Atlanta.
I fly out there all the time.
Newark is bad. It's savages there. It's fucking
Yeah.
savagery.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fucking that's where they got the air traffic controllers to roll out at lunch and shit. Nobody's fucking up in the
Yeah,
towers.
that was
What's
the
going
issue.
on? You know? Even Atlanta, that's where that one fucking plane fell out of the sky and fucking, you know what I mean?
What's the
Yeah.
date of the thing?
19.
21st.
It's that weekend of the 21st, June 21st.
If anybody's listening, anybody in the area, come by. It's an unbelievable event.
Well, yeah. First of all, we're the whole Whack Pack's going to be there, but I'm doing a seminar there. We're going to be, there the whole weekend. It's a great show. I think let me pull up this show because.
Yeah, pull it up, Dave, because it's a great
George,
event.
when are you going here? I'm going here Friday morning.
So am I.
We're
I'm
all
trying
going at
to-
the same time.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm flying at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, me too.
We're going to
So
be
am
there.
I.
I'm driving Friday afternoon.
So am I. I'm flying at like 6 a.m. That's where they're at.
Jimmy the Bull is coming. We're going to drive together.
How long of a drive? is it?
Really?
5 hours.
5 hours.
He's flying to you, Jimmy the
5
Bull?
hours is my cutoff. If I can drive in 5 hours, I don't fly.
Hold on.
Because flying
Hold
takes
on.
longer
Hold
than 5
on.
hours.
Jimmy
I
the
just
Bull.
talked to Jimmy.
Jimmy is coming to you
for
first.
like an hour.
I just talked to him
Hold on.
today.
Jimmy is coming to you first.
He said he would come down to me for we would drive together.
He
John,
said he hasn't
he'll
confirmed.
never show up.
Oh, I know that, but I'm just
Hold on,
telling
but
you.
we got to get him direct. No, we got to get him a flight that goes direct there. We'll never see him.
There's no direct flight to it.
There's no direct flights there.
I'm saying he's got a flight. We got to get him a flight like to Atlanta and then to the place. If
No,
we don't,
he can
he'll
fly
never show up.
direct. He can fly direct from LaGuardia to my house. He can fly direct.
I understand that, but you're going to wait for this guy to drive? He'll never show up.
Well, if I know when his flight is leaving, I can go.
I think it's safer to send him right to Montgomery.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that either. If I was Jimmy, I wouldn't
Won't
want to do that.
then.
Because then you got to fly, then you got to go to your house, and I would rather just go get on another fucking plane and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. I live in Florida, and I wind up in Atlanta at 8:47 a.m.
Me
Friday
too.
morning.
We must be on the same flight. Yeah, we must
We're
be.
on the same flight. There's not 50 flights that go out of Atlanta.
No,
to
yeah, we're definitely. You and I are definitely on the same connecting flight.
Everybody will be.
George, you
All
should
of
go
us
to
will be on
Dave.
the same
George,
flight.
why don't you just go to Dave's house and go with him?
No, because it's because I'm too stressed out. In the morning.
Don't do that to Dave.
He'll show up at 2 in the morning. He'll drive me crazy. I
You
can't
break
do
my
it.
balls.
He'll
and
drive
go
him
to
nuts.
Atlanta. I don't want to go to Atlanta. You just don't want George coming to your house and fucking.
I
Big difference.
freely admit that.
I freely admit that. I'm not making it up. You know.
No, you don't want George driving you. You're afraid that you're going to be tired, George.
Because I'll forget to bring shit. I need silence.
I'm flying out of West Palm, the best airport ever, West Palm Beach, right where Trump's plane is parked there.
You're right.
You should get Trump to drive you there with the fucking new plane.
The Qatar.
Yeah, from Qatar. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Dave,
now,
by the way,
I want to know how much of that plane they're going to take apart. I mean, they got to search for all the fucking listening devices and tips and the tracking. The fucking Chinese must have loaded that plane up with shit that's going to take them 2 years to find.
Who do you think loaded it up?
Chinese.
The Qataris made it, not the Chinese.
No, you mean the Iranians.
The Chinese
Qatar is not in cahoots with China, John.
What?
Qatar is not in cahoots with China.
Yes, everybody's in cahoots with China.
No, they're not. The Qataris can buy and sell anyone they want.
Listen, China doesn't care about
that.
You know what? We should
punish their own people.
Dave, we should punish John. Me and George should fly into fucking John's house and have him drive all of us into fucking Lucia and fall asleep.
I'll do that.
Me and George will go back and forth. John would be driving like Jesus Christ. I gotta get to fucking.
I'd have to send a video person just to film that whole thing.
Dude, instead of 5 hours, John will make it in like 2.5.
No, it'll be like a road trip. We'll see you in a week after the show's over.
I drove there this time and drove back.
Fuck it and just jump on a motorcycle.
13 hours from here.
Hold on. We got to talk a little bit about bodybuilding. So there's a show coming up this weekend, the Cal Pro, and a lot of people have been asking me what I think about all the guys doing it. And hold on, wait a second. Let's talk about. I haven't put up the promo for the show, Michelle's show. Hold on, you guys are sidetracking me here.
See what happens. That's why you got to go by yourself.
You guys make me a Mashugana. I feel like
you're a Mashugana.
Yeah, Mashugana. Come on, Dave. The Italian side of you're a Momo.
Yeah. All right. It's June 21st, 2025, Montgomery, California, the Davis Theater. This is where the show is going to be, but we're doing a seminar the night before with the check-in.
What time?
That's a good question.
It'll
be right. I think it's right after the check-in. What time was it last year?
Like 5 o'clock, wasn't it? Oh, George.
Yeah,
it was later on.
Also, aren't you filming your documentary, the second part of your documentary there?
Yes. Plus, Alexi will be there, and that's why I need you guys there because you're going to be all interviewed for the documentary.
Oh, you're fucked when you interview me.
Yeah.
Oh,
who's that?
I don't know. Bodyb1classic.com.
That's Michelle's partner, I think, that guy. I remember him.
I think you're right.
It almost looked like
Now,
Joe Schwartz.
There are pro divisions, guys, that a lot of people don't realize. And I think that you don't realize that the pro division is actually a qualifier for the Olympia.
Wow, that's a big deal.
So there's fitness, there's men's physique, physique, and I believe bikini. So if any of you guys are looking to qualify for the Olympia, I mean, you're crazy if you don't show up at this show. Obviously, they have all the NPC divisions, including the new fit model division. But men's physique, figure, fitness, and classic. And they even have a master's division, too, which won't qualify you for the Olympia in the pro division, but you can win a little bit of money.
Dude, why are masters 40 years old? That's not masters. Those are kids to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why do you do classic physique there, Greg?
Dude, only if they have an overweight class. Do they have the overweight?
They have an over 60. You can do the over 60. Look at your legs.
I ain't doing fucking
shit. You throw
shit.
a few extra sets in there.
No extra. Dude, I'm stuck in a.
That wouldn't be fair, Dave.
I'm in my.
Win hands down.
I would kill them fucking guys.
So why don't you just do
I
it?
I don't want to do that shit. I fucking bodybuilding, man. I'd rather fucking.
How much is it going to take us to? How much is it going to take us to?
I'm not dieting and all that shit.
How much money? How about if I take a collection of how much money will it take you to get on stage?
Oh, a lot of money. A lot of money.
Dave, Dave, give him 25.
Get a better deal if you just let him blow you.
2,500 extra.
No, I don't want him. I really don't want him to blow me. Dude, how much would it? Can we pay you to get you on stage?
Dude, for 10 grand, I'd blow you during your documentary.
I don't want you to.
What I tell you?
I want you to compete on stage.
If you want, I'll put it. You could put a wig on.
Look, I'll give Lucia. We'll get Lucia $1,000 cash. She'll get you. She'll make it.
$1,000. Fuck that. We got big numbers here. No, I'm not competing. I don't want to compete. I'm not going to diet down from now to fucking now just to.
Why not? You're in shape.
I don't want to do that shit.
Greg.
You died anyway. All he eats is hamburgers without the bun.
He thinks he's
That's why he's in
competing
great
with
shape. Yeah. Let's go to a great restaurant. Go to a pizza place.
Yeah.
Greg goes.
Greg is one of those guys.
Hamburger
Greg is like he's like a vegan showing up at a steakhouse and complaining. There's no
Where's the beef?
George and George versus Greg on stage, and the master's over 60.
There you go.
I'd beat both of them.
Wear thongs.
We get John in there too. We get all three of you guys in there.
Yeah,
that alone would be worth the price of admission right there. Can we make it happen?
No. I ain't
John, Greg, and Mr. G in the 60 and over.
If Greg and George do it, I'll do it.
No. You don't even have to diet. Just spray tan yourself.
I don't want to fucking do that.
I could be on stage in 2 weeks.
John's throwing out a challenge.
Yeah, John, you're pretty ripped.
Even without the Babania, I could fucking.
Not as ripped as Dave, but close.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Jimmy the Bull.
There he is.
Jimmy the Bull. Holy mackerel. People have been
now it's a full whack
trying to get you on here.
Jimmy,
all right, everybody quiet.
The only reason why I'm calling it because I'm fucking pissed off right now. All right? My fucking neighbors called the fucking town on me, bro. The town.
Why?
Because my fucking hedges are out of control.
Are you cutting them?
I had a guy give me an estimate.
How can you not do it yourself?
He froze.
He's going inside.
Cut these bushes? Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I gotta take him away. I got the man. I said, holy shit. I said, I gotta do this for a fucking living. Look at this shit.
Jimmy, just rent the fucking hedge cutter yourself.
Go inside.
Cost you to $40 to rent the hedge cutter. Just whack him down and then
He does it himself.
God.
I can't do that, George. I'm too fucking old, man.
That boy, Jimmy.
He just drive the dump truck through the fucking things.
400.
Just drive the dump truck right down the hedge, and then you're done.
Guy's out of his fucking mind.
Use a flamethrower.
How do you know your neighbor called on you?
They fucking called. I know they called me, bro. The
How do you
town
know?
came here. The town came, knocked on my door.
I know. Did you ask the town guy? Was it your neighbor? Who could? Because probably a lot of times they won't say.
Go stop on him a little bit.
Look at it. They were a little out of control.
What's the big deal? That's not out of control.
I didn't know there was a rule about hedges. Did you?
If you live in a homeowners association,
He doesn't live in a homeowners association.
how the hell can they complain about the bushes?
Jimmy, you're renting. They're screwing you, Jimmy. You're getting screwed. You only rent.
That's George, the bush expert.
Listen, I would have had a cut this shit.
Except it's not that kind of bush.
I'm sleeping last night because I got to get up early. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. Fuck 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, I said, who the fuck? Who's knocking on my door 11 o'clock at night? So I get my samurai sword. I walk to the fucking kitchen door. Right? And I'm like, I said, this guy's going to die, whoever it is. I got all the lights up, so I just see a shadow behind the door. I don't know who the hell it is. Right? I'm like, this guy's gonna die. So I open the door on my right hand. I got the sword in my left hand. I'm like, oh, okay. Who the fuck are you? Are you
Who's talking?
Who's talking?
Oh, it's Umberto. I muted him for a second. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, so I go to the door. I open the door. I go, are you serious right now? I told the guy right out here, it was a Chinese dude. He goes, he's holding a bag in his hand. He's going, I said, listen, motherfucker, take that bag and get the fuck out of here. I says, I didn't know the shit. It's 10:30 at night, man. I said, I got to get up in a couple of, get that fucking bag out of here. So all of a sudden, my tenant was in the front. He comes over, he says, Jimmy, I'm sorry. I ordered the China. I says, well, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, you think you could give me a fucking warning over here or something? I said, the fucking guy almost died.
I don't even know what he's talking about. Do you know what he's talking about, John?
You got that food
How ironic would be that the Asian guy died from a samurai sword.
Yeah, that's right. I was hoping to do. I was gonna pierce him. You know. So this is all happening in a couple of days.
Jimmy, hold on, Jimmy.
I had the cleaning girls here on Saturday.
Jimmy.
Right? They're cleaning my house, right?
Jimmy.
He's on the rant.
Can you stop moving around? I'm getting like fucking vertigo watching you.
I can't help it. I'm pacing the floors. I got a lot of shit going on, man.
Stop walking, please.
Hey, that's how you know Jimmy's Italian.
I had the cleaner girls here Saturday to clean the whole house.
He's not even listening to a word I'm saying.
I come home in the afternoon. The cleaner girls left. I got no fucking TV. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's my TV? I got nothing.
She stole.
I call up fucking Verizon. It's like hell. Verizon, you ever go on through their automated thing? Holy shit! They play music. There's noises. You know, what the somebody, an agent. Why I gotta hear all these noises?
Moving around, we're losing you. Sit down on a lounge chair or something like that.
He's in shock mode. He's in a feeding frenzy.
I can't handle it.
Greg will tell you, Italians cannot talk on the phone and not pace.
That's right. And he's got hedges. No, only.
You guys are done. No, you're not done, right? Okay,
we're not done. We're trying to let you talk, but you're cutting in and out.
Stop moving.
All right, hold on.
Stay right
guys.
there, Jim.
I'll stop.
Run in place, Jimmy. Just run in place.
Aspetta.
Greg, you better be going to Alabama, man. Because if you're not, I'm gonna come up to Westchester and I'm gonna beat you with those statues on your property.
Are you still flying down and driving?
I told you we're gonna torture Dave in Lee's honor. In Lee Priest's honor.
Maybe over here. Maybe
we worked it out last night. Huh? We worked it out last night. Jimmy's coming to my house.
Yeah. How about the top? You're gonna still do a little on the top up there? All right, because it looks like a mustache up there. Okay. Yeah, I know. It looks much better. Yeah. What happened? Oh, you like it like that? I see. Yeah.
We just talked, me and Jimmy.
We're gonna torture. Yeah, this way the electrical wire could hit the bush, and then when it pops over here, they get electrocuted. Yeah, okay.
Let the Mexicans talk, man. Bring them over.
Good guys. Hard workers, man. The hard workers.
Yeah.
So anyway,
here's
what happens. The cleaning ladies leave. Let me sit down because I can't breathe. I'm pacing too much. Hold on.
Finally.
Jesus Christ. I gotta get my glasses.
I'll send you some Ozempic.
I can't see anything either. Oh, there you are. Yeah, so I come home Saturday. Cleaning girls are gone. I sit down over here on my couch, my comfortable little couch, right? My fucking TV. I sit down. I grab the fucking remote. I go to put the remote on. No fucking TV. I'm like, what happened to my TV? So what do? I go in my bed. I said, maybe the bedroom's working. I go in my bedroom. I sit down. I put the remote on. I sit on my fucking bed. No TV. That's it. I call fucking Verizon. I'm fucking pissed off, right? Because Friday, I paid a bill, right? Let me get over here. I paid a bill on Friday. And the son of a bitch has told me, they talked me into an upgrade.
Jimmy, sit down. I think you're going to have a heart attack. You're breathing so heavy.
You see how out of shape he is? He can't even pace.
So anyway, the guy talked me into an upgrade. I don't want a fucking upgrade.
That gut you got there.
It's not a gut. This is all muscle. Here, look through the shirt here. Look at that. Huh? I just had a hot dog.
We got to put you on a diet. You're eating too many Kit Kats.
You don't see that fucking. You don't see that man shoot that fucking shirt there. I got this is a fucking powerhouse. Abdominal right here.
You got to get this guy a workout.
I just had a CAT scan over here. Nothing's in there.
I just had a CAT scan.
Holy
mackerel. All right. I just had a fucking CAT scan with contrast. Matter of fact, after I got out of the fucking machine, I was itching all over the fucking place. I get out of the machine. I'm itching like this. The guy goes, "You all right?" I says, "I don't know, man. Something's happened. I'm itching all over the place." He goes, "Oh my God, you're having a reaction." He goes, "How's your throat?" He goes, "Can you breathe?" I says, "Yeah, I can fucking breathe, but I'm itchy all." He goes, "You haven't taken it easy. Calm down." He goes, "Let's wait 10 minutes. This is over the VA. Take it easy. Relax." I said, "I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed." Yeah, first time ever. I got affected by the contrast. First time ever. And stop talking about my fucking gut. Look here, check it out. Bring it, ragazzo.
There you go.
I don't know about your gut, but your face, dude.
What about my face, John?
Oh my God, John!
You got more chins. You got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
I think he's got tits too, John, doesn't he?
I'm looking down over here. Will you leave me alone over here? I'm
very
50.
upset about this because Jimmy.
I gained weight. What are you gonna do? I'm 250. I've never 250 in my life.
sausage and peppers, hot dogs, pizza. He was always in amazing shape.
He's got to get down to Jimmy 220 by the time we show. Let's go.
And this is what happens.
I'm Italian, John, and I'm fucking 65 now.
Jimmy,
Boy, Jimmy.
What's that?
your heart,
Oh, yeah, I
bro,
love
it's
that
gonna
stuff.
explode. You need omega lice.
Yeah, I got my stuff over here. Here, I take my shit, my
He's
regular
got to
shit.
stop eating Kit Kats in the truck. That's the problem. It's the Kit Kats he's doing.
I cut it down. I only had one pack today.
No, he only had one bag. You know John. You know the bags you buy for Halloween for all the kids in the neighborhood.
That's
he
what he
eats one
had.
whole bag the whole day.
Right.
He
It's
thinks
on the
that's good.
dashboard of his dump truck.
It's Kit
Don't
Kats and
listen
hot
to him,
dogs.
It's
Jimmy.
like 35 Kit Kats, mini Kit Kats.
Oh,
You know, I was calling. You know, this is how messed up I am. I've been calling Lee for days, right? So I'm texting him. I'm calling him and say, "What the hell's wrong with Lee? What's it? What is he mad at me? Just like you, Dave, right? You don't answer me back." So I'm like, "What is Dave doing? What is Lee doing? Pulling a Dave on me now?" I'm calling him for days, texting him. You know, finally last night he texted me. He goes, "I'm in Italy." I said, "Oh shit, I forgot he was in Italy, right?" I'm getting all mad and upset and shit here. Meanwhile,
He's with Rosetta and.
I just talked, Jimmy. I just talked to him on FaceTime with
Oh, you did?
Rosetta and Alessandro. They were in a restaurant eating the other night.
Oh, I haven't seen them.
Because it's
Yeah.
6 hours ahead over there, so it's a different time.
I haven't seen them since. When was the last time we saw them?
Rosetta and
At
Alessandro.
Derek Anthony. I was at Derek Anthony's house, and they were there.
That's a very long time ago. He died 20 years ago.
How many?
I don't know. It's a while ago.
That's
Yeah.
over 10 years. It's 10 years, over 10 years.
Yeah.
Because Alessandro and Rosetta was speaking Italian. Because me and Lee were talking, so they were trying to translate for the other people at the, the promoter and shit was at the table.
Right.
At the dinner table. And Lee showed me all these fucking water fountains in the hotel he stayed. And Lee, it's 12 o'clock at night. He's like, I gotta go home. I gotta sleep. Because they were trying to keep him out. And he's like, I gotta sleep because he's gonna get up at 3 in the morning. That nut. He's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, we
I
gotta
know.
we're gonna drive Dave crazy in Lee's name.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. How are you getting to Alabama, Jimmy?
Well, I'm not finished with my TV story. I want to explain this TV story first, all right? Then I'll tell you how I'm getting to Alabama. All right?
Yeah.
So I came home Saturday.
Can you look into the camera? Can you turn your phone sideways at least?
What?
Can you turn the phone sideways?
Sideways.
Not you, the phone.
There you go.
There you go.
How's the
Look
neck
at
now,
that.
John? Huh?
Look at that.
How's the neck now?
We can't see your guts, so it looks better now. You
Here's
look
my
good.
gut. Look here. Hold on.
Lift the shirt up.
Don't listen to him.
Oh, you're not that bad. You got abs. You got some abs.
Not that bad.
He's just got an enlarged liver. That's all.
That's all.
Oh, Jesus,
visceral fat.
Barry and Joseph.
He's got abs. All right. You're
Jesus,
okay.
Barry and Joseph.
Dude, I don't think you should be wearing
I
those.
told
tight
you when I was
shirts anymore.
I'm not. I'm gonna wear dress shirts when I come to Alabama. I don't want nobody to look at my body.
Yeah.
So when I was in the VA the other night, my what do you call it up here? The pancreas, right? I had a stomach pain, so I went to the VA. I don't know if I told you that.
He went to the VA. Yeah.
I went to the
He
VA
goes
because
4 or 5 times a
I had
week.
pain right over here, I have a hiatal fucking hernia, but so I got pain over here.
All the garlic and Earl he had, John.
Yeah,
that
right.
night.
Aglio-olio.
After the third night with the pain, I was like, "Oh, this is not good, man. Something's happening here." I said, "Should I go to the VA?" I was like this. Should I go? Should I go? Should I go? I go. I said, "Fuck it, I gotta go." So I get in the car and I go drive down to the VA. Right? I walk into the emergency room. Same doctor's there. I like the guy. He's a nice guy. He comes in. He goes, "What's the matter now, James?" I said, "Well," he says, "I have extreme pain in my abdomen." over
Jimmy,
here."
Michelle said she wants to see your butt. Can you turn around and show your butt?
My butt.
She texted me. By the way, Greg, you're in big trouble once I get.
Here's the gunyola.
Why am I in trouble?
We don't want to
There you go.
turn around.
Here's the
Show him the piece of the
gunyola.
guy.
Turn around. We don't want to see the guy.
And here's the ass.
Show him the piece of the guy. Spread it.
Your legs, Greg.
You notice how I got a lot of room up in here. You can see through you can see the guitars on the other side of the wall. Because I'm not fat. My thighs are very solid. You guys are picking me apart over here.
Oh, Jimmy, they're picking you
You're
apart.
most muscular.
She said nice. She's impressed, Jimmy, with your package.
Thank you. So anyway, besides my package, So the guy
What
goes
does this
to me,
have to do with the TV?
I want to tell you, I've been on the show so long, I got a million stories. I don't know where to start first. But I want to talk about the VA for a minute because this is what happened, right? So the doctor said to me, all right, listen, James, let's do a blood test right away. Let's see where we're at. I said, okay, no problem. The guy comes over, takes the blood. He did a good job on this guy, the Chinese guy. He left. Hour later, I'm sitting, I'm waiting. I think I even texted you, Dave. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I did. Yeah, my pancreas, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the doctor comes over with the report. And he said, listen, he goes, we're going to do a CAT scan. I said, what's the matter? He says, your levels are a little high, 114 or whatever the fuck it was, right? I said, what's the normal? You know, he goes, 70 or something like that. I go, holy shit, that's like double. You know, he goes, relax. I said, what? I got cancer. I got pancreatic cancer. He goes, you don't have cancer. He says, relax. Don't worry. I said, no, man. No, that's not normal. I said that I'm fucked, right? That's a death sentence. He goes, not a death sentence, James. Calm down. Let's just do the CAT scan. So he walks away, and here comes the fucking janitor with the fucking with the fucking garbage pail on the wheels with the broom. He comes over to me. He goes, yo, bro, yo. I says, yeah, what's up? I'm sitting on the bed, right? He goes, yo, man, your liver enzymes are really high too. I go, what are you talking about?
The janitor is telling you this?
The janitor. I go, what? What do you mean? He goes, yeah, don't say anything. I overheard the doctors talking about your liver too.
Oh yeah,
you
told me.
I gotta go. I said, I said, wait a minute. I said, wait, come back here. Come over here, right? I'm chasing the guy down the fucking. He goes, I gotta go now. I gotta get out of here. I felt like I was in the prison scene, right? I said, holy shit. All right. Anyway, they take me down. They give me the CAT scan. That's when I had the reaction, all that shit. And everything, the pancreas was normal, just but the levels were high. He couldn't understand it. Then the doctor tells me, I got the same level as you. I said, what the hell are you scaring me for then? You got the same level that I got? You're scaring the shit out of me. You got the same exact levels. He goes, I know. He goes, you're all right. Don't worry. He goes, just follow up with your doctor.
John, he's worried about what the janitor is saying to him. The janitor is diagnosing his liver enzymes.
I remember.
That's worrying in itself, but I'm still confused about the TV connection.
Oh, yeah. So this is all happening in like the last couple of weeks, right? I come home from, breaking my ass. Cleaning days left. I go, okay, good. I'm relaxed. I'm watching the TV. Put the fucking TV on. Nothing. I go in my bedroom. Put the TV on. Nothing. I said, this is fucked up. So I get on the phone. I call fucking Verizon, Is this for the home or the cell? I said, home. Hold on. Another person goes on. Another recording. Is this for the home or the cell? I said, I just told you the home. All right? Hold on a minute. Another guy comes on. Is this associated with such and such address? I said, yeah, it's my address. I just called. I gave you the phone. You got the phone. You know where the address is. I just talk to an agent, please, right? So finally, after like an hour, beeping and banging and all these fucking like, what the fuck is all? So finally, the guy gets on, bro. I was livid. I go, yo, you guys got the worst automated system ever. I said, I want a cocktail. I want to shoot up drugs. I said, I can't even take your freaking automated shit. Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want a discount on sports? No, I just want to talk to an agent, man. So finally the fucking guy gets on the phone. He's telling me all this bullshit, right? He says, this is before I paid the bill on Friday, and the guy upgraded me. And they were coming Tuesday to come to my house and upgrade my shit because I want to get 2 millimeters faster on my fucking Wi-Fi. I don't need 2 millimeters faster, you motherfucker. I don't even use the motherfucker. What do I need faster internet service for?
You use it for this show.
Yeah, so you don't space out on this show.
Anyway, make a long story short, man, the fucking guys.
You have a better connection.
Oh, let me finish. I got to tell you the best part. So I'm on the phone with him for like 2 hours on Sunday. I'm checking wires. I'm pulling shit out of the wall. I'm putting shit in there. He's like, turn it on. Do this, do that, do that. I said, holy shit. I said, listen, what happened here? He goes, well, when you upgraded, they probably cut the signal early. I says, it's Saturday. The guy's coming Tuesday. They cut my signal early? You leave me without a fucking TV for 3-4 days? Are you serious? He goes, I don't understand why they did that. But, let's do some more troubleshooting. What do you want to do? Pull the plug out. Pull this over there. Put that plug in here. Pull over there. Shut the TV. Turn it. I said, listen, I had enough, man. I'm done. He goes, all right, listen, just call Monday. Just call Monday. He goes, matter of fact, I'll call you Monday. I says, call me at 3 o'clock. You got it. 3 o'clock. Fucking guy never called me. So now I call. Monday comes, I call the fucking Verizon, right? Got to go through all that bullshit again, right? Finally, a guy gets on. I said, listen, man, I'm trying to stay calm. I said, they shut my shit off. Somebody on Verizon shut my signal off because I was getting an upgrade on Tuesday, and Friday they shut my signal off. I went out of TV for days over here. He goes, all right, take it easy, Mr. Pellecchia. Let's do a little troubleshooting. I said, yeah, let's do a little troubleshooting. I said, you guys shut my signal off. Just turn the switch on and put my signal back. That's all I want. He goes, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. You shut it off easy. And nobody came here. I didn't have to pull wires out and run around the fucking house. You shut the signal off, right? He goes, all right, look, let's check it out. So he's got me pulling plugs and this, turning it on, you know. Oh, the guy suddenly told me to watch DVDs. He goes, you got a DVD player? I go, yeah, why? He goes, watch some movies. I said, you know what, man? Call me Monday. I don't want to talk about this anymore. So anyway, I go all room to room, pulling cords, pulling this, pulling. He goes, I don't understand. You got no power. He tells me I got no fucking power in my fucking bedroom, right? So I'm fucking pissed off I am. So I go in my bedroom. My TV's completely off. He goes, I don't understand it. Your TV's completely off. I said, I don't know. You guys did something. He goes, let me see the box. So I show him the box down here, right? He goes, hey, there's the power cord. I said, yeah, here's the power cord. Follow the power cord, right? I follow the power cord. What the fuck do I know, right? I go under here to the box. That fucking switch was off.
Oh, my God.
The cleaning ladies, they shut the switch off on me, bro. They had my shit off for days because they were cleaning, they shut my shit off. Then they pissed me off. Then I go in my bathroom. I'm really pissed now because I go to the bathroom, I shave with my pipe. You know about my pipe, right? I got my black pipe up there because I use it in the shower. Right? That's what I do, bro, right? Because I can't fucking, I'm fucking crippled. So I got it. Yeah, so this is a new one. So I put the razor in here like that, and I shave the fucking back of the head and shit like that. Sometimes the balls, whatever I got to shave, I use this here, right?
Hold on, are you going to shave down? Hold on, are you going to shave down for Alabama?
I'm going to bring this to Alabama. Yeah, I'm bringing it with me.
Hold on, but let me stop.
That's like the Holy Grail.
Jimmy, can I borrow it?
Let me stop you for a second. Amin, Armand, Larry, you guys want to go to Alabama?
I told you, give me a ticket.
All right, you got to
call those guys in there. Hey, Larry, how you doing, man?
I'm coaching my son's soccer, so it'd be really hard.
What? What'd you say?
I'm coaching my son's soccer this summer, so it'd be really hard.
Right. The 21st that weekend.
Yeah, every weekend he has a game.
Right, I'll give Larry, I'll give Umberto, I'll give Michelle's number. You can contact her. All right, after. If you want to come. All right. She's listening to the show. She's inviting you guys. All right.
Yeah. Michelle, how you doing, honey? Now, listen, anyway, make a long story short.
What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna be interviewed for my my documentary. So make sure you
who?
When you're in Atlanta, I have my documentary.
Who are you talking to, Michelle?
I'm talking to you.
You got to bring it to my attention over here when you're speaking to me.
No, you're being addressed. Everyone's getting interviewed. All right, on camera.
Oh, I didn't know. So what do you want me to wear? A thong, high heels, spot.
I want you to wear high heels.
However you want to be portrayed in this.
I got a really nice looking wig downstairs with some heels. I can wear that. I can come there. No problem.
Right.
Remember, it will be eternally.
I'd like that.
Who gives you shit? I'm 65 already.
Greg,
death is around the corner.
No, Michelle said listen to this, John. I want you to hear this. No one else has as high maintenance as he has. She's giving him $300 for travel expenses because because you're so petrified. She's renting a car for him in Montgomery.
I don't want a car. What the fuck I'm not driving. What do I need a car for?
Well, because you complain you can't get back from the airport to the hotel.
Well, I don't want no fucking rental.
I'll see the car.
Greg, take the car. We'll all hop in. It'll be fun.
Thankful. Thank you.
We'll beat the shit out of it, Greg. We'll take it out in the woods, man.
Michelle's name.
He is so high maintenance, John. This guy, I've never seen it. You would think that he was
He's a prima donna.
He's a prima donna. He needs a fruit basket in his room with blueberries and fucking.
I don't eat fruit. See, you're trying
Saratoga water.
Ants, you know?
I'm a diabetic. I don't eat fruit.
All he needs is a hamburger. No bun, just a hamburger.
No, actually, Michelle is putting a list in his room of all ketogenic restaurants in Montgomery.
God, I saw a clip of Jackie Mason. He was so funny. he was saying, he said Gentiles, they don't care about what they eat. They don't care about food, but Jews, we need to have
What's up, Ralphie?
bring the hamburger.
I made room for you with the trees.
Put the salad on a separate plate. I want mayo on the side, but not too much.
Dave, look.
Ketchup, I want not a lot, but a little bit, but not too much. That's Greg.
Dave, look. Right
I
here.
think you're Jewish. What do you got?
So, Dave.
Stephanie sent me the right.
Dave, if you notice, Dave,
you can't eat that. You're diabetic.
You know, these are the protein ones. I know there's 19 grams of carbs, but you know what? I ate it before the workout.
It looks like pork rinds. What is that?
You know what it is. You're the one that's been eating them every fucking show. What are you talking about?
I don't know. What are those?
Greg, you look like you're losing weight, Greg.
Crispy treats? Oh, yeah, those are great.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
There's sugar in those, Greg. You're going to need... There's definitely sugar in those.
Greg, you can't eat those.
Why? They're protein.
They're diabetic, unfriendly.
Fruit is bad.
You'll need a lot of insulin with those.
Sugar in there.
You can eat it while you're doing your leg presses. While you're doing your leg workout. While you're doing the workout.
But John, he already ran away because we were talking without you weren't letting him talk.
Stephanie, don't give any more to Dave.
I'm right here.
Please make him believe he doesn't know, Stephanie. Don't give
I
him
wanted
any
to
more
tell you, Dave, before I go, I wanted to tell
Yeah.
you notice the pipe is blue and not black because the cleaning lady threw my fucking black pipe out, right? So after that whole TV ordeal, I want to take a shower that night. I go reach the top of the cabinet. I got no pipe. I'm like, where the hell is my pipe? I'm freaking out. I'm looking all over the house for my black pipe. I had to go to Home Depot and get another one. It was blue, though, of course. But
How did she find it?
I have to say that I can empathize.
By the way, with the pipe.
I got to say that I can empathize with Jimmy because every time my cleaning ladies leave, it's a whole, you got to go through the house. It's like a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
You got to find out what they fucked up.
I'm sure it's here, John, somewhere.
It
but
is.
I don't know where.
They unplug stuff. They leave shit on. They
Yeah.
leave lights on. They leave fans on. They leave stuff.
We just fired our cleaning lady because she broke like two different things: our sink and our oven, like back to back.
And they don't tell you.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
How about you guys clean your own fucking houses?
How about we get your girlfriend over to clean our house?
My girlfriend's Mexican.
I know.
You know, Greg, when you're bent over and your back is killing you and your shoulder's shot, you ain't cleaning the house, man. John, did you catch those videos I sent you this morning?
Yes,
Upstate?
I love that truck, man. I want to ride in that truck.
Awesome, right?
I love the sound of that Cummins diesel grinding through the.
All right, so hold on. Are we on board now? Is everyone going? Greg, are you okay with going now?
No.
Yeah, I'm going. I didn't say I wasn't
Did we
going.
calm you down? Did we kind of like,
Calm me down. I'm not upset. Holy Christ.
You weren't going crazy. You're the most high maintenance person of all time.
Holy shit.
You get on the fucking plane and drive down and fly down there now?
She asked me to fucking make arrangements.
Well, what time
I
is your
sent
connection?
the
I want to
arrangements. She
know
didn't like the arrangements I made.
what time is you're going on the connection. You're going through Atlanta with us. We're
I
all
didn't
going
want to go to that
flight.
savage airport.
Yeah, we're all gonna be on the same flight.
We're going to be on the same flight. What time are you
Savages
landing in Michelle, what time does he land in Atlanta?
Am I landing the same time you, Greg?
I don't know.
I thought you were flying to John.
I'm looking at Denver.
I'd like to do that, but that's a lot of work, man. I got to fly to John's. I got to drive.
John,
Then I
let him
got
go himself.
Michelle said you got to shave your balls, Jimmy, or you can't come.
That's no problem. I do that daily.
All right.
Jimmy, could I shave him?
With that pipe? Wait, you don't do that pipe thing.
You got to use the pipe, bro, because
Hey,
the
what are you
pipe gets
doing?
in
Stand
there.
this
The
far
pipe
away?
gets in there nice and deep. You know what I'm saying?
She wants to know if you
I
can miss
can't
one
reach.
game because she wanted you to come too.
I'll see because like I'm literally coaching their summer team.
Is there a backup coach? Can't your wife coach
No, that no one else wanted to coach. That's why I'm coaching. No one else wanted to
Have your
coach.
wife stand in for you for one game.
I respect Armand for that
I'll-
shit.
I'll
I
see.
love how Dave likes to
Your
reason
kids
when
live
people
once.
can't do it.
There you come in.
Once.
I'm telling you what Michelle saying.
Like I got to take care of my 85-year-old mother who's on dialysis. He
I
goes,
gotta
don't
take
say a
care of
neighbor
I
that
gotta
can
check
come
the
in and
guys
do
on
that.
my head,
No,
you guys.
Michelle would just say, "Bring her, bring her."
Armand, see if
5 weeks.
somebody, one of the fathers will film for you for one day.
I will. It starts
That would
literally
be-
next
I
week.
mean,
Yeah,
it's a once a year thing. So
I will. What is that? 5 weeks?
The 21st. It's the weekend of the
I got
21st.
plenty of time to get in
Armand,
shape, Dave.
I'll go. So when these guys drive you nuts, you know.
I got plenty of time, John, to get in shape. 5 weeks, bro.
Remember, my documentarian is going to be there. So if you guys start doing kooky
Okay.
shit, it's going to be captured on video. It'll be eternalized. So
Jimmy, I told you, you got to go on an intermittent fasting
forever,
diet.
right?
That's what you got to do. You got to lose 20.
I got
30
5
pounds.
weeks, bro. I got 5 weeks to get this stomach rock.
Yeah, come on,
Let's
get
rock
inside
on
yourself.
now.
This is what we're gonna do. I know Greg doesn't want to compete. How about we at the
I'm not
seminar?
competing. I hate
at the
fucking-
seminar, Greg, John, and Mr. G do a pose down over 60, just
no.
like a guest pose.
You pose down with them guys.
No,
I'm not
I-
doing that shit.
No,
I'm not into that shit.
I'll blow you guys away. I'm
Fuck
shredded.
that.
No, you guys.
I'll blow you guys
Fuck
away.
that
I
body.
love it.
There's poison ivy on the bottom. You got to be
I'm
careful.
almost
I'm
as shredded.
shredded.
I'm in athletic shit. Let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
get this thing. I'm in
Listen,
athletic.
how about for the fans, guys? We're trying to drum up business for Michelle. Can you guys agree to
Last
pose
time I was
down?
doing the weed
No.
whacker over here,
I'm
I
not
got
posing
I
down.
got voice
You
down
know,
on my
you're not
balls.
going then. You're not going
Because
then.
I
You're already
was
being
cutting
overpaid.
it short.
Hey, okay.
This
Show
shit
your
hit me in the
legs.
leg.
Why won't you hit a few shots?
I'll
on
do.
stage?
I'll
I'm
do
not
either.
doing
I'll
it.
do
Oh, I
either
got
upper
spray,
body
yeah,
or
yeah.
lower
I
body.
don't
or
want
not
to
pose.
say
Why can you? You know what happens when you're
They already
16?
talk over each
It's,
other.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I got you.
Just fucking take your clothes off and
So you
hit a
gotta
few
get the
shots.
top.
I'm not
We're
fucking
gonna do the
taking
top,
my
right?
clothes off.
Okay,
I don't
good.
want to do that shit. Jimmy, do you
Thank
want
you.
to take your clothes off? I don't want to take them.
Gracias.
I gotta mute him.
George is all about it. He's like, give me a chance. Just
Yeah,
give me
but
a chance.
I'm in fighting shape.
and
You're
Greg,
in good
you
shape.
pose
You're in
down.
good shape.
I'd rather just.
Don't you want to give back to Michelle? Don't you want people to come to the show?
Fuck that.
Yes.
What? I got to make an asshole of myself to get people.
You
to
make an asshole of yourself your whole life. That's what your business is all
Yeah, but
based
I make
on.
an asshole of myself in other ways. I
Wait,
don't
did
even
Dave? Did you
fucking
mute me, Dave?
Yes, temporarily, because you were making too much noise.
I haven't been on the show in fucking 3 fucking months and you fucking mute me? Are you kidding me, man?
Hold on. How come you went outside again?
I make sure the guys are doing the right thing out
You
there.
were
What do you got? I
doing a
gotta leave
great
them
job
alone?
inside. The service was perfect.
You got some set, man. I tell you, I come on the
better-
show.
you better
3
upgrade
months
that.
I'm out of the show and
You better
you
upgrade that
mute me,
Wi-Fi
man.
because
Holy
it sucks
shit.
right now.
I'm going now. That's it. I'm done. I'm getting out of here.
I knew that was coming.
Give him the
Excuse
Irish.
me, John.
Give him the Irish
Excuse
goodbye.
me.
The Irish goodbye. Go. Go.
Yeah,
the Irish
the guy mutes. I'm on the show 3 months. The guy mutes me. What the hell, man?
You couldn't stay inside where you had good service. I told you to stop moving around so much. You're getting
Kick his ass, Jimmy.
Jesus Christ.
You got to tell him the opposite, Dave.
The disrespect.
Oh,
You're
it's
right.
the psychology in
You're
that.
right, George. You're right.
Hey, Georgie's right.
I am who I am. Okay, you ever hear that
We do
saying?
everything against. If he tells us to do it, we won't do
What are
it.
you going to do if you have an agita attack in Alabama? Where are you going to go?
Go to me, Jimmy. I got a lot of
I
pills.
don't know if there's a VA down there.
I got it. I got it, Jimmy. I'll have a lot of pills for you.
Yeah, he has milk thistle. Take
Guy's
milk
breathing
thistle.
heavy
It's
right
here.
now. Look at him. Breathing
What
heavy.
disrespectful. Dave is very disrespectful.
He is.
I gotta say, man, me and Dave have been close for years, but the last year he's been very disrespectful to me.
I think it's been the
He
last
don't
couple
call
of
me
years.
back. I'm talking to him in the middle of a conversation. He hits the fucking stop button. He cuts me off. And he just hang up on me.
What
I'm
about
in the middle of
John?
telling the guy something, and he hangs up on me. All right,
He's
fuck.
very
I hate when people do that. You know, like Greg. You know when people talk to you and they go, "Yeah, Jimmy, hey, yeah, okay, you listen, I'll catch you later." And I hate
Yeah.
motherfuckers like that.
That's
It's
the Irish
the thing.
goodbye.
George
It's like
does
they got the thing ready to, before they hang up, the thumb is hanging right there. They're ready to fucking hit that. Get out of here.
Michelle said she'll pay to have you all spray tan. You can all get spray tan.
No,
Forget
All
about
right.
it, man.
Hey,
I
Jimmy.
ain't doing that shit.
Jimmy,
Forget it,
tell
Michelle.
him.
Don't
I'll be
include me.
damned.
No one wants to see you posing, Jimmy, on stage.
I don't want to
We
pause. I don't
You
think
wanna
I did that in my
do-
life.
Greg, John, and Mr. G.
Nope.
But,
And if Larry
Dave,
wants to get up there too, Larry can get up there
No,
too.
let
Dave,
Larry.
hold on, Dave.
Do
Not-
it.
Oh, Larry will-
Michelle said you got to smile though, Larry, if you come to the
Dave,
show.
Dave,
Larry does smile in
Dave,
person though.
hold on, Dave. Board
What?
shorts.
What?
We'll wear board shorts.
I ain't wearing
That's
anything.
fine. Board
I'm
shorts
not-
are fine, but Greg has legs.
Hey,
Greg has
hold
legs.
on.
I'm
Larry's-
not
I'm
going to cover up my
I'm not-
amazing
I'm not
quads.
fucking getting up there to
It's
What?
gonna be hot as shit there. You crazy?
How about just a leg pose
I'm
down
still
there?
not covering up
Right.
my quads.
How
What?
about a leg pose down, John? Will you do that?
What? In
A leg
Alabama?
pose down with Greg and Mr. G.
Look, I'll do
Absolutely.
whatever you
And
want.
Larry.
It doesn't matter.
And
I
I'll
mean,
do it right now.
Well, Greg's going to win that one.
Your legs are hard, but they're bigger than mine.
So that you can get a spray. She'll
Mine are
spray tan
shredded.
all three of your legs, all
Nobody-
four of your legs, and then we'll have a pose down. How about
I'm not
that?
fucking taking my
Hey,
clothes
hey
off.
Dave, are you?
You take your clothes off on the TV show. What's the big deal if you do it in
Hey,
person?
Greg, can I put oil on your ass?
Yes, you can. Jimmy, I'm coming to your room.
Bring back memories.
Bring those heels in that wig. We're going to have fun.
Greg, will you do an enema before you go up there in case?
I certainly will. That I'll do. And
Make
of
sure you're
course-
clean.
then I'm
And
gonna
hold
throw
on.
it
The audience participation. The audience judges who wins.
That's right. That's right.
Nothing to do with this looks better than that. The audience decides.
It's whoever the audience wants. That's right.
So it's also like a beauty contest, like a Hawaiian Tropic for guys over 60.
Is that really Charlie Arms?
No,
that's
That's
not
Charlie
real.
Arms. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's
that guy jumped on the Joe Zapata show. No,
Wait, he's
Joe
using Charlie Arms' name.
Yeah, we
Yes,
better tell Charlie Arms about it. He might have to do something about it. Yeah.
By the way, Dave, where is can
Hold
I
on,
go?
wait,
there?
wait.
This
Hold on,
guy's
what-
getting a
Umberto,
fucking
what are you
vaccine
doing?
shot on the show over here.
What is he doing over there?
Who is this guy? He's getting a vaccine shot.
What are you getting vaxxed? What are you
Get a shot of ketamine.
Oh, it's
He couldn't wait till the show was over.
it's a peptide.
What peptide did you take?
DPC 157.
Oh, all right. You couldn't wait till the show was over?
Yeah. No, my girl.
I mean, shit, we're already demonetized.
You know?
Oh, yeah, all right. He's got to
We
go
have
to
a
the gym.
schedule.
Oh
We
my
have a
god.
schedule.
This
I
show
gotta
is
get out
going
of
a
here.
lot longer than I thought, but I'm doing it because Jimmy's here. So,
I can't take it anymore.
So,
all right. So Jimmy,
Every time I come here, there's some kind of
What-
kind of
Jimmy,
surprise.
you need Ozempic.
Guys
bro.
taking
You
injections.
Where are you
on the show.
flying
What the
into,
fuck
Jimmy?
is next, man? Guys gonna be snorting cocaine on the show. I gotta get the black table here. I'm gonna lay out lines. They're gonna do coke there right here.
I'm gonna send you Ozempic, yeah, for free. Give me your address. I'll send you Ozempic.
A sample of what? Cocaine?
You need Ozempic.
Oh,
bro.
Zempic.
The king
he said,
of Zempic.
Ozempic.
You're inflamed. You're inflamed.
Oh, I thought you were gonna send me a
We'll
sample of
help you out.
cocaine.
We'll help
Are you
you
from
out, for sure.
Argentina? Where are you from?
Peru. Peru.
And
Oh. Oh, that's where the good shit is.
I know.
All right.
How do you know, Jimmy?
You know, back in the day, whatever.
Remember the day he destroyed Ed Connor's house in Palm
Oh, that's when he was doing the
Oh,
Peruvian white
The
stuff?
guy might be listening,
Yeah.
John. Come on, that guy hates me. 30 years.
He doesn't hate you. He doesn't
you know,
hate you.
he
Ed
knows you were
Connors
young.
doesn't hate anybody.
I didn't
young-
destroy his house, man. I took the front door down, and a towel
You
ball
did
came out of the
$3,000
shower.
in damage, is what you did. Yeah.
I got
30,000?
locked out, and I was drunk, man. I had to get in the house. I
I
had no
know.
choice.
Jimmy,
I had
we
to
were
take the
young
door
then.
down.
We
Huh?
were young, so we get a pass. We were young.
The
we
best
did
part
crazy.
The best part was I had all these chicks come down from LA, right? They were G-strings. Someone had their tops off, right? We were in the pool like 4 or 5 in the morning. Everybody's bombed, right? The next morning, because it was an older community, right? It was in Palm Springs, right? It was,
Oh, 55 and over.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, all the old guys started showing up with their wives, and they got the papers, right? And they're looking, they're moving. This guy had all these chicks in the pool, swimming topless, G-strings. So I came out of the house. I didn't know they were doing that, right? Because I was half in the bag too. And I look around, I go, holy shit, I'm getting out of here. And I split. I got my car. I took off.
Could you imagine them seeing you, Jimmy? You walk out like a big goddamn gorilla.
I used to wear G-strings back in the day. I walked out of just in my G-string. They probably looked at me and said, "Who the hell is this guy?" You know what I mean? I look like a silverback gorilla in a green top.
But you,
You know?
not like that, you were huge. They
Yeah,
didn't
he was
Tremendous,
jacked.
tremendous,
Jimmy was
tremendous.
jacked.
Michelle said, Jimmy, in your, 'cause she always gives us gift baskets when we go there with a lot of nice little gifts. She said your gift basket will have Mylanta, Tums, all the antacids you can get.
Geritol. Don't forget the Alka-Seltzer and the Broma-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer, right? You'll have everything in there. So
I like the Broma-Seltzer, Michelle. Please give me some of that. When I was a kid, I used to shove the Broma-Seltzer in my mouth, right?
No, the Brioski or whatever.
The
fuck it is.
Brioski, right? I
The
used to shove it in my
Brioski.
I used to shove it in my mouth. Me and my
What's
brother.
Brioski?
I used to foam out of the mouth. We used to.
Those little white
They used to make
squiggly
opposites.
things.
Italians used to use the Brioski.
Yeah.
What is that?
Brioski.
It's like
Brioski.
it's like antacid and anti-indigestion.
He's got the Brioski.
Okay, he's got plumber's butt, John.
Comes in a blue bottle. You put it in the
John,
water.
you're very blurry all of a sudden.
I know. I got to try doing this.
Hey, Greg.
Let me see.
I got a little surprise. This is how guinea I am, brother.
Atta boy.
Okay, here we go.
They still
Are you
make
ready?
that stuff?
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
I never saw that stuff in my life.
Are you kidding?
No, I swear, I
That
never
was
saw
a staple after
Come
every
on.
Sunday dinner in my.
Come on, man. What do you mean you never saw
This
that
stuff
before?
is amazing, bro.
Yeah, man,
Amazing.
that's
gravy.
Italian, bro. That's Italian.
The fake Charlie Arms has been giving us a lot of tips, so I got to thank him for that. Even
Yeah,
though he's
really.
the fake
You
Charlie
should
Arms.
thank me for that because he's attacking me. I saw him naked, that guy.
I'm gonna have to give Greg money now when he comes down for energy drinks because
No,
this
I
guy's
want
giving
that
me so many
fruit
tips.
Look, Greg, they even got the little Italian flag there, Greg. Look. Yeah.
I love that, Jimmy. I love that.
Hey, why do you need that anyway? I thought you had the Fiberlize.
Totally.
No,
No,
this is
actually,
just
had
reference.
acid.
No. Fiberlize is to give you a nice smooth shit, a steady shit.
That's for Akira.
This is to loosen up the stomach to get the shit through the intestines,
Right.
and then the Fiberlize takes over from there and
Right.
sends it out the ass.
That's
That's how
for
it works.
Akira.
Oh,
That's
listen.
for Akira.
Listen, hold on. Let me get a word in here. This show is going to be so much fun. If any of you guys watching this are competing anywhere in the realm of that area around Alabama, drive there, fly there. You guys will have the greatest weekend of your life. If you're just a fan and want to come and hang out, everyone's coming. We're bringing everyone, and it's
Just don't go to the Atlanta airport.
You know what? If you
We'll
want
be
to
there.
fly, you know what? If you want to fly with Greg, go to Atlanta, and you might actually get a seat next to him and his girlfriend. They'll drive you crazy the whole time, but it will be plenty of entertainment. No, seriously, we're going to be in Atlanta, Montgomery, Alabama.
My girlfriend's
Now
quiet.
you're talking about Atlanta, Montgomery, Alabama. The 20th, the 21st. The seminars on the 20th. The leg pose downs on the 20th. Then the show is all day on Saturday. We're going to be hanging out the whole time. It's a great opportunity if you're a pro to get your qualification for the Olympia. If you're an NPC competitor, the show has got you got a great opportunity to qualify for nationals and get to hang out with the whole whack pack. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm telling you, check it out, Montgomery, Alabama. Go to the website, BodyBU. What is it? BodyBU what? What's the website again?
And the after party that she has.
Hold on, I'll find out.
Great
Yeah,
food.
the after our party was hysterically funny.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
John, I love you, John.
Are you coming?
I still remember George with the big fist at the after party. Remember?
Oh yeah, we did the
Kind
rest.
of serious, like with the wrestlers, and we were like, "Uh-oh."
Hey, you know what we'll do? We'll do an MMA demonstration.
Yeah, we'll watch you, George. We'll cheer you on, man.
Me and Jimmy were limping across the street over there. You guys were on like a field trip.
I got to go to the urologist now because he's going to grease up his fist this time. He's done with the fingers, he told me. Now he's gonna gel up the fist.
He's gonna pull that thing out.
I gotta run, man. I gotta go pay these guys with the bushes, man. They're
All right,
outside waiting.
That boy, Jimmy. I'll
Well,
Give us
thank
the
you.
idea.
Thank you for coming on, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
Love
Yeah.
it.
I hope I wasn't too annoying, man. You know, I gotta be myself.
No, you're gonna get a fruit basket too, just like me. We're
Thank
both
you,
gonna get
Greg.
fruit
Thank
baskets from
All
Dave.
right, man.
needs one.
Love you guys. Peace.
So
you,
you're
bro.
confirmed then. You're confirmed. Okay, good. I love you.
Huh?
You're confirmed. You're coming?
Yeah, Michelle
Yes.
gave me the itinerary. Yeah.
All right, good.
unless you
I just wanna
bullshit
make sure.
me, I don't know. Okay.
All
So
right.
are you coming to my house or no?
No,
I don't
he's
know.
flying.
We'll talk tonight.
No, he's
He
flying
can't. He
direct.
already has
He's
the
flying direct.
itinerary.
Don't divert these guys any
Yeah.
place other than where they
Stand
gotta
up
go.
and face you.
Because
Face
he can
John.
get in a car, John, and drive home if he goes to you first. You know, don't give him a chance. Once he gets to Montgomery, we got him. We got him for the weekend. You know,
I'm on
don't
Jimmy
give him the
time, man.
opportunity to leave.
All right.
All right,
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Love you, bro.
All right, let me pull up the website here, guys, for you. It's bodyb1classic.com. Here it is, the 21st of June. It's at the Davis Theater on 251 Montgomery Street. We were there last year. I think it's the same. Is it the same theater?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's in a new theater.
It's in a new theater. Okay.
They were renovating the whole.
So the 20th is the weigh-in and the seminar. Prejudging is on the 21st in the morning, and then the finals are at night. So,
It's not in the hotel. It's not in that hotel again, like the last.
I don't think so. I think it's connected or something like that. Michelle,
Connected to the motel.
what's the deal with the venue versus the hotel?
It's a great first time competitor place. If you want to compete for your first time and say you have already a show picked out, it's a good way to get your feet wet and be amongst great people and a great event. You know, family friendly. You can bring your whole family there. They could all stay together.
You're gonna bring the whole family to hang out with us?
Are you bringing cookies?
I'm done. John, you bring your family because you're competing. It's a great venue for that.
There should be no children around us. None. Zero.
Well, we all have kids.
Yeah. That may be true, but that doesn't mean we should have other people's kids near us.
And Greg,
He's right. We got kids.
Greg's gonna be throwing farts on the kids.
and grandkids.
So the hotel is walking distance from the venue. The venue is even nicer than last year, so it's going to be great.
Yeah, they were
nice last
renovating
year.
the whole place there.
Yeah,
in Montgomery.
I'm going to
Montgomery's
squirt Dave with my enema.
I think that we should have Alexi, my guy who's going to be filming. Maybe you could show him your whole technique that you use for your enema technique.
Oh, I got some shit for Lexi. You're lucky
How about
I
a
don't
leg
drink or
workout?
Get drunk. You're lucky I don't drink or get drunk or get high. You think Lee was bad last year, right? You forget.
Well, the good thing is that I have final edit on everything, so you can say whatever you want. But you'll probably most of your shit will make it into the blooper reel afterwards.
I'm not. Son of Sammy Dave. I think this is the same Charlie Arms guy. He got naked for this show. On me and Joe.
He's been giving us a lot of money the whole show, so thank you for that. Whatever you're doing, whoever he is. So.
Yes, thank you.
A lot of tips. You guys will have, I'll be able to buy you gum and energy drinks in Atlanta with all that money that he's tipping.
Well, we'll be
Hey,
charging.
Dave, what is with Charlie Arms? How is he now? Anyway, for real.
Yeah, I think he's doing all right. I think he's got, I think he had some sort of a cerebral issue, with some, I don't know if it was a stroke.
So you still talk to him on a weekly basis or no?
No, I haven't been talking. I have to reach out to him because I know he wasn't doing well.
Yeah, because he's in Jupiter. I'll go
Yeah.
and get him on the show. I mean, from
yeah,
his
even if just go say hello to him. I think he'd probably.
Yeah, I would. He must still work out.
I gotta find out what's going on because I know
He's got to trade.
Bring him to Alabama.
Bring everyone to Alabama.
Maybe he'll do a
Michelle would
post
love
out.
it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It actually might surpass last year. The only person we're missing is Lee Priest, but we're actually having add-ons. If Umberto comes, and if Armand comes, and Amin comes, and Larry comes, it's going to be even a bigger weekend than it was last year, with even crazier shit going on. It'll be the documentary will get even more guys on camera, so that's going to be great for me. And I think the fans are going to love it. I mean, because look, the fans watch this show, but to get to interact in person, you get to a much more personalized, I guess, viewpoint of who everyone is. Here, we're kind of being all comedians and we're breaking each other's balls, but in person, it's even worse.
The energy is 10
way worse,
100
actually.
times more.
All right. I guess
who's going to wrestle George at the after party?
I don't know. Does anyone want to? Maybe one of the fans will come. Any 60-year-old?
We need waivers.
My money's on George.
We need waivers.
My money's on George.
No, they have a facility in that a couple of them.
Well, let's wrap it up. This was a great show. It lasted a lot longer than I thought, more than an hour and a half. So thank you for joining us live, and I'm glad we got everything squared away for this for the weekend in June. If you guys haven't gotten your tickets or you haven't signed up for the show, it's not too late. Go to the BodyB1Plastic.com website. Sign up.
Boy, George.
If you're a pro and you haven't decided, I'm telling you, this is a super opportunity to qualify for the Olympia. They have fitness, they have men's physique, they have classic physique, and they have bikini. I'm telling you, you're going to be crying that you missed this show. If you're looking to qualify for the Olympia, and then if you're trying to, get a natural qualification, you can go to the NPC event. It's going to be great. Once again, we're all going to be there having a blast. And you might actually make it into the Jumbo Palumbo Part 2 documentary because we'll be filming all weekend long.
Wow.
I'm bringing cookies, too. I'm bringing cookies.
He's going to actually have a booth with cookies for people to buy and try.
And I'm telling Stephanie, what's your name, Dave? I'm telling Stephanie that you freaking, you denounced her cookie. Here.
No, I like them. You're diabetic. You can't eat them.
That's what we said.
She gave me these are the protein ones. Look, right here. Protein.
Doesn't matter. There's sugar in there.
There's got to be some sugar in them, too, though.
Yeah,
Read the ingredient list.
She got 19 carbs. I take it before I train. I don't eat carbs, you know that, but I take it. It helped me get through that workout last night. It was pounding this.
No, you don't. You don't eat hamburger.
Do the one set of legs he does, John, right?
Right.
Wait a
One
minute.
set of legs that
One set
includes
for the-
back,
for
chest,
quads.
One
arms.
set that actually turned into 47 sets. Yeah.
One
But
set
Cam,
for the quads.
And Amin figured out that it's impossible for him to have done all the sets he did in the amount of seconds that
It's
he had.
not. I mean, it's
available to
wrong.
do it.
I do it, and I've been doing it.
Well, you know what? Since it's only a 15-minute workout, why don't you have your girlfriend film the whole thing for 15 minutes so we can actually watch you execute this workout?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
It'll sell like blood and guts. It'll be great.
We'll
We'll make millions.
Yeah, do it in black and white. We'll convert it to black and white for you.
I won't get nothing for it. Everybody watch it. I won't get the watch.
You know what? This is what we're going to do. Well, in Alabama, we're taking you to the gym. You're going to do your leg workout for us.
I'm not doing my leg.
In the G-string.
I don't work out when I'm out at those kind of. I like.
Look, now he's backing out because the one set is not really the one set, and he really can't get the whole thing done in 15 minutes.
Whatever you want to think, the legs speak for themselves.
Yeah, I think you're pulling a Mike O'Hearn on us, and you're pretending that you do less than you really do. And I think you train like for 2 hours. I really believe that.
Wait a minute, you're getting in bad waters here because I love Mike O'Hearn, and I think
He's a good guy.
Mike O'Hearn is natural. Let me tell you, Lee told me, and Bob Bonner told me. As long as those two guys say it, I believe it.
Yeah. Well, then we'll put you in the Liver King category. How about that?
Yeah.
No, the Liver King, bro. I just saw his video. The Liver King movie. That's a huge spot with those kids.
You should do a documentary called The Liver Queen. That's what
I
you should
would
call it.
if I did. For the right amount of money, dude. Dave, for the right amount of money, I'd blow you on that fucking.
I know you would, but I don't want to get blown by. Maybe Umberto wants to be blown by.
For the
you.
right amount of money, $1.
How much money is Umberto going to give me?
Guys, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next week for another installment of After Hours with the Whack Pack.
Stop.